Lewis Hamilton is set to join Ferrari, a team that narrowly missed out on this year's Constructors' Championship, finishing just 14 points behind McLaren, Ferrari's closest margin since 2006. This performance indicates that the Maranello-based team is on the brink of breaking its title drought, which has persisted since the 2008 Formula One season. With stable regulations in place ahead of the 2026 overhaul, most teams are nearing the performance limits of their current concepts, positioning Ferrari as a prime contender. Looking back at Ferrari's season, several key moments cost them vital points. Carlos Sainz's absence from the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix, despite an impressive 7th-place finish by stand-in driver Oliver Bearman, likely deprived them of crucial results. Additionally, double retirements at the Circuit Gilles-Villeneuve in Canada and Sainz's crashes in Azerbaijan and Qatar further compounded Ferrari's setbacks. These incidents highlight how close Ferrari came to reclaiming championship glory. Despite Sainz's strong performances, Ferrari decided to part ways with him after 7-time Formula One world champion Lewis Hamilton expressed his interest in joining the team. Hamilton's arrival is viewed as a bold but strategic move, potentially the final ingredient to transform Ferrari into championship winners. His timing appears impeccable, coinciding with Ferrari's most competitive season in over a decade. Ferrari team principal Frédéric Vasseur has suggested that Hamilton's debut car will be a game-changer. Unlike incremental updates seen in previous seasons, Ferrari is planning a revolutionary approach for their 2025 Challenger. Speaking on the Autohebdo podcast, journalist Dorian Grangier described this strategy as risky. While the rewards could be substantial, there's a risk Ferrari may slip behind rivals Mercedes and Red Bull, potentially dropping to the 4th fastest team if their gamble fails. Ferrari's 2024 development efforts produced mixed results. While they came close to creating the best overall package, a mid-season upgrade caused costly bouncing issues. According to reports from Italian newspaper Corriere della Sera, Ferrari is planning a major suspension overhaul during the off-season. This effort will be led by Loic Serra, who previously worked closely with Hamilton at Mercedes and could give Ferrari's new chassis a familiar edge as Hamilton adapts to his new challenge. Dorian Grangier noted that McLaren might not be the leading contender in 2025, explaining that Ferrari's current momentum gives them a stronger position. He also revealed that Frédéric Vasseur views Ferrari's 2025 car not as an evolution but as a completely new design. While this approach carries inherent risks, Grangier pointed out that Ferrari took a similar gamble this year, and it paid off, an indication they may be ready to try again. The potential for Lewis Hamilton and Charles Leclerc to form an ideal driver pairing at Ferrari is becoming increasingly evident. Hamilton could have the chance to test his new Ferrari before the official winter tests begin, as teams are allowed 2 filming days under restricted mileage and special tire conditions. These additional laps will be invaluable for Hamilton, who faces the challenge of adjusting to a new car and a different team environment. Furthermore, Hamilton may also test an older Ferrari model at Fiorano without these restrictions, aiding his transition. Meanwhile, Charles Leclerc, who has been part of the Ferrari family since 2019, remains deeply embedded in the team's operations and culture, an advantage that could prove significant, particularly in the early stages of the upcoming season. The bond between the two drivers was evident after their warm embrace at the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix, reflecting the mutual respect they share. This growing relationship suggests that Ferrari may have found the ideal driver duo for the 2025 Formula One season, one capable of working together harmoniously both on and off the track.